There is a particular kind of frustration that comes from wanting to focus but feeling like the mind refuses to cooperate. It is not about willpower. It is something deeper, something that operates beneath conscious control, shaping how a person moves through even the most ordinary moments of life. Attention deficit, at its core, is a pattern of cognitive functioning where the brain struggles to regulate focus, filter distractions, and sustain effort on tasks that do not immediately engage it. This is not a character flaw or a sign of low intelligence. It is a difference in how the brain processes stimulation and reward. The mind is constantly seeking input, constantly scanning, constantly shifting. Stillness feels uncomfortable. Routine feels heavy, and tasks that seem simple to others can feel like climbing a steep hill with no visible end. Certain behaviors tend to appear again and again. Starting a task but abandoning it halfway through. Opening multiple browser tabs, then forgetting why any of them were opened. Losing track of conversations while still appearing to listen. Feeling mentally exhausted by errands that should take no energy at all. These patterns are not random. They're responses to an internal experience that most people never see. Beneath these behaviors lies a nervous system that operates differently. The brain craves stimulation. Dopamine, the chemical tied to motivation and reward, does not flow in the same predictable way. Boredom is not just unpleasant. It is almost physically uncomfortable, like a pressure that demands relief. So the mind seeks novelty, jumps to something new, anything to escape the flatness. This is not distraction by choice, it is distraction by design. And yet, from the outside, none of this is visible. What people see is someone who forgets appointments, someone who interrupts, someone who leaves projects unfinished. The labels come quickly: careless, lazy, unreliable. These words carry weight, and over time they become part of how a person views themselves. The gap between internal effort and external perception grows wider. A person may be working harder than anyone around them just to complete basic responsibilities, but that effort remains invisible. There is, however, a quieter side to this experience. When something genuinely captures interest, focus can become intense, almost unbreakable. Hours disappear. Details that others miss become vivid. Creative solutions emerge from unexpected directions. This is not a contradiction. It is part of the same wiring. The brain that struggles with mundane tasks often thrives when faced with complexity, novelty, or urgency. It is not a gift that cancels out the struggle. It is simply another dimension of the same mind. What often goes unspoken is the internal weight of living this way. The frustration of knowing what needs to be done but feeling unable to begin. The shame that builds after years of being told to just try harder. The exhaustion of managing a mind that never quite settles. These are not excuses. They are realities that shape daily life in ways that are difficult to explain to someone who has never experienced them. Understanding attention deficit means stepping back from judgment and looking at the structure beneath the surface. It means recognizing that the brain is not broken. It is wired for a different kind of engagement with the world. Some environments make this wiring a liability. Others allow it to become something remarkable. The difference often lies not in the person, but in the conditions around them. There is no simple conclusion here. No fix, no resolution. Only the quiet recognition that focus is not the same for everyone. And that the effort behind what looks like failure is sometimes far greater than the effort behind what looks like success.